Hello, everybody. I'm Dr. Teresa Vasquez, but you can call me Dr. T.
I'm Trinity Christiana.
But you can call you what?
Trinity Christiana.
Okay. So we are here today to talk to our beginning software engineers, our new budding software engineers. Trinity, who are they?
They are fresh meat.
Shit. You don't stink yet.
Yeah. Means you haven't.
Expired.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to say expired.
Well, meat expires. The date, expiration date. We talking about meat?
Oh, not life.
Anyway, let's stay focused. Let's stay focused. We want to give you a few ways that when you get stuck, some things that you can do. As software engineers, this is what we do when we get stuck. I've been doing this almost 30 years. Oh my gosh. I'm not even 30 years old, so there's no way I've been doing this for 30 years. I've been doing this for a long time. You've been doing this for
3 years. 3 years.
And I think our ways are the same. We came up with a list that we both agreed to. So here we go. We're going to share them with you. Number 1.
Take a breath.
Man, you better get you some breathing action going on.
Not
No,
those.
not like that.
Not
That's
those.
hyperventilating.
Woosah.
Because at the end of the day, it's just freaking code, bruh. Nobody's gonna die because your code sucks or because you don't know what's going on. You need to take a break because you're always going to run into situations that you're not gonna know what to do. And if you're not breathing, then you're not getting the oxygen to your brain that it needs in order to solve the problem anyway.
Yep. Brain needs oxygen, y'all.
All right, number 2.
Break it down.
Like this.
You can do that, but that's not what we're talking about.
What we talking about, Dan sis?
We're talking about breaking things down into smaller chunks.
Oh, so for instance, if I were creating a form, there are lots of things that go into creating a form. You need the form, you need a button, you need user input, you need to grab the user input, you need to do something with the, oh my gosh, just thinking about that makes me so stressed out.
Yep.
But if I break it down and say, okay, first let's create a button. My button works, it clicks, it console logs, it does everything. Then next maybe what would you do next?
What I would do, I would add an input so that the user can type.
Oh, okay. I like what you're showing me right now, right? Break it down. Figure out what are all the pieces that you can make separately and then put all that stuff together. Number 3.
Read the damn docs.
What the hell, bro? Why are you over here trying to reinvent the wheel? Like you didn't make up this. Why are you trying to do it in your head? Go straight to the documentation. If you're having problems with JavaScript, where should you go?
Documentation.
Specifically, JavaScript documentation. Go to the documentation, learn how to do your research. That is so very important. And we do that every day. As a matter of fact, I consulted documentation just today. Number 4.
Rubber duck.
Huh? Rubber
Rubber
duck.
ducky.
Like, you're the one. You make bad times so much fun. Okay, so we should go take a bath.
I mean, that is helpful.
Oh yeah, that is, especially if you stink.
Well, I was thinking to help relax and breathe. But again, that's not what we're talking about.
It helps with the stinking too. What is this rubber ducking thing you speak of?
So, you know how rubber ducks are rubber?
Yeah.
Bouncing ideas off of someone or bouncing thoughts off of someone.
Oh, I know why that works because I just did it the other day. When you're in the middle of talking about something, sometimes the solution comes directly to you as an engineer. So getting it out, articulating, trying to articulate what you're trying to do rather than trying to do it all in your head. Because anytime you try to do something all in your head, baby, you might end up dead.
Have you ever thought something and said it and realized, ooh, that wasn't a good thought?
Number 5.
Pair programming.
Pair programming. Ooh.
Not talking about fruit either.
Oh.
No, that's the one.
Pairs are really good though.
Pairs are really good. Oh, now I want a pair. But no, again, that's not what we're talking about.
Okay, well, what are we talking about?
We're talking about pulling up your code or talking someone else through their issue while they are programming. So it's kind of like programming as a pair.
Oh, okay. And you know, one of the things that we do is
Right.
if you are typing, you're not thinking. If you're thinking, you're not typing. Each person has a responsibility that supports each other, and you can switch those back and forth.
You can switch.
Yes, you can switch, baby, because honey, you make the rules. I mean, you the one doing the job. We love pair programming. Trinity and I pair program all the time. There's so much that I've learned from her, even though she's a newer engineer, and I already know there's so much she's learned from
That's
me,
all
honey.
Cool Snacks is. This is big pair programming.
Let's go. Number 6.
Take a damn break.
Oh my gosh, please.
I feel like this should have been the first one we said.
It probably should have.
But I feel like if we would have put it first, they wouldn't have been listening.
No.
Take a break.
I'm gonna need you to go take a walk around your house, go up the street to the corner store, go do something. Because honey, again, it is not that crucial. Okay? I mean, yes, you might have big goals that require that you learn the skill so that you can change your family's life. That was a situation for me because I was on food stamps before I decided to go to boot camp, right? And I wanted to get my family out of the situation. But me not taking a break and getting all hot and bothered didn't do anything for the situation. It actually exacerbated it and made it worse. What about you and your breaks?
Oh, my breaks are nice. I used to force myself to take breaks by drinking water. And especially having water right in front of me, just so that I can take away and step off. But sometimes taking a break is closing that laptop and walking away.
Yes, and letting your brain rest.
Remove your
Pomodoro.
Yep. And actually listen to the timer when it goes off. Don't ignore it.
All of that. That will give you longevity as your career. So if you're a newbie learning to do that now, means you won't have to learn it later. See, even Luna agrees. Shh. Number 7, y'all.
You don't have your hands up? You ain't doing
No, I'm drinking my
anymore?
coffee.
Oh.
I'm drinking my coffee.
Do not be afraid to ask for help.
Oh my gosh. Can you say that again?
Do not be afraid to ask for help.
Because when you ask for help, you actually get to where you're trying to go faster. And not only that, you learn things that you probably wouldn't have known before.
Really?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, like different ways of doing things. Like I can figure it out myself, but even if I know how to do it, if I ask you, hey Trinity, how would you do this? It might be a completely different way. Asking for help gets you unstuck as quickly as possible. And we have at NSS, we have a way that we have our students do it that is actually very close to the way that we do it in the field. Number 1, define what your problem is, because if you don't know what your problem is, it doesn't matter if somebody gives you the solution to it. Know what your problem is, be able to articulate it. Tell us what you tried so that we don't start thinking, oh, you didn't try anything at all, because you should have tried a few things, right?
The same thing again. You don't want to duplicate work.
Exactly. Or at least we know where you're coming from. Okay, so tell us what you tried. Tell us what you researched. Like, what did you look up so that we can make sure that like you're actually looking at the problem that you're trying to solve so we can help you there. And then last but not least, definitely share your freaking code. Because ain't nobody trying to be trying to guess what's going on. Like, we got to look at the code in order to know what's going on, right?
Mind readers.
That's the way it works. That's the way we help each other. And don't be afraid to share or ask for help.
Yeah.
It's critical.
Yeah. Shoot, and actually helping someone will help you in the end too.
Amen. All right, last but definitely not least, this is probably an important one as well. What is it, Trinity?
Stay positive.
Yes. Let me tell you something. Whatever you think in your mind about yourself is who you will become.
Yes.
Okay? Hands down. Listen, other people can tell you you ain't shit, that you ain't gonna be nothing or whatever, but it does not matter unless you believe that. If you believe that that's where you are, then guess what? You already defeated, so you may as well go and quit now. So you don't lie to yourself, but celebrate the wins, the small things, right? And trust me, if you are the first engineer in your family, nobody's going to care about your damn button. But you better get up and celebrate and hip thrust anyway. Just don't throw your back out like I did.
Yeah.
Okay? Just be careful with the hip thrusting.
Do some stretches before you do the hip thrust. Actually, just stretch before every sit down.
Good
so
idea.
You can prepare for the hip thrust.
Good idea. But you have to remain positive.
Yes.
Negativity is the killer of anything that you will attempt to learn. So you can't be negative.
Yep.
And if you have a negative mentality or mindset just naturally, you need to go to therapy for that. Actually, we should be all in therapy anyway. Yeah. But you need to really be seeing someone about that. See, even the dogs agree. So those are the 8 tips. Trinity, do you have anything else?
I don't. I think that is it. I like those 8 really well.
They are very realistic, and they're very much what you need to do as a new software engineer as you help yourself get unstuck. I'm Dr. T signing off, encouraging you to embrace your mission.
Because you're the hero that you've been searching for.
Go get it done.